quick before we actually start the video. Right now we're having some family time. So yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that little vlog that I did. I'm not really into the whole vlogging thing, but it's something I want to start messing around with again. I'm not sure how to do it yet. And what this video is about is the electric skateboard. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the BLITZART e-boards. So if you guys are like me and can't afford a boosted board that's around $1,500, a more budget option would be the board I just mentioned or any other boards, and you're considering buying this BLITZART board. I don't know if I have the Tornado or the Hurricane. Regardless of whichever shape size board you get, it's still going to be the same specs. You're still going to be going 17 miles per hour speed time, up to at least, depending on your weight. You also get 10 miles of a range per charge, and that also does vary on how much how fast you're using it or how often you have your hand on that little trigger. So you go with the budget option. Okay, so I've had this board now for almost a week. I think this is my 5th day with it, but I have noticed a couple of things, and I thought, you know what, I've already probably given at least a good 30 miles into it. So I'd like to say I kind of know most of this board. So I'm going to tell you guys the pros and cons of this board. Let's start with, the good stuff first, and then we can get into the, less desirable stuff about this board. So the first thing I want to say about this board is it does not feel cheap. Though it is a budget electric board, it feels premium, at least for someone for the first time buyers. I've never had an e-board, and this is my first one, and just based off of looks and feel, I feel like I spent more than 250 bucks. Okay, so when you first get this skateboard, you want to at least toggle the remote on low. Right now I have it on high, but toggle it on low, because this board, if you're not used to an electric board, then this thing will fly. And here's the thing, I'm also a skateboarder. I've been skating for 10 years now, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna go put it on high and let it rip because I'm used to it. But in reality, the way this board moves, I think it's a hub motor, whatever, it kicks, and you're not gonna be expecting it. It just moves differently. I can't really explain it. Put it on low, but if you feel like you're good enough to ride it on high, by all means, go for it. This board does go up to 17 miles per hour. I actually got this thing to go up to 18 miles per hour, but I was already going down a little slope. But overall, I average at least 15 miles per hour, and I'm about 180 pounds. So again, this will vary depending on your weight. If you're lighter, the board will go 17 or even probably higher. And if you weigh more, it's gonna, vary. This is the little remote it comes with. It's just your basic toggle, go up. When you push it down, it's just brake. It won't go in reverse. If you want to go in reverse, you just got to press the shift, and you still have to push it up, but you're going to be going in reverse. And the same thing, you're going to be braking when you go down. And when you turn it on, you'll notice that it'll show you normally it'll show you the battery of the remote, And yeah, if you need to charge it, there's a little micro USB or input right here. Overall, I think this board is a very good option for beginners, especially if you don't want to spend too much money. I think this is the all-around best board for the price. Now, let's get into the cons. If you look up reviews on this board, like any product, you'll find that there'll be some bad reviews. Now, there have been a couple of these boards that were reported that the truck of the board, which is the metal piece holding the two wheels, that it actually snapped due to poor materials that they used for the truck. Now again, I haven't really had this board for too long, but there was only I think there was only one case that happened, and the guy that this happened to, I won't link his video below, but I'm pretty sure you guys can find it. His truck actually broke off and he was already going really fast, and so the guy rolled. He didn't hurt himself too much. He actually did get a sprained wrist, but that was on I don't know which model it was. It wasn't the model I have. It was like the regular popsicle boards. I don't know if maybe the weight distribution of it, something had to play, because I've been going pretty fast with this board. I haven't really, you know, been conservative with it. I've just been all out with it. Here's the one thing you will have to look out for: the connection between the remote control and the board, for some reason, always disconnects. Now, this is not ideal, only because for the person that's not very experienced, this could actually be a hazard. So again, you get what you paid for. Be smart when using this board. Take all precautions. Wear a helmet. I don't wear a helmet just because I haven't bought one yet, but I will be buying one because this is not worth risking your life over. It's a great mode of transportation. Love that it's electric. Another thing, always, I know this is common sense, but always have the charger with you, because this is a heavy board. I think it's around 15 pounds or probably more, but it's a pain in the butt when this thing dies and you don't have a charger. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's not a review, guys. This is just kind of like a 1 week look into the board. I will be updating you guys on this board. The reason I keep looking over there is because my board is right over there. If anything else happens, I will let you guys know. I will make an update on this board. I've heard that this board in specific does start having problems after a month of use. So as of right now, actually today of using this, it hasn't really disconnected. Yesterday it did, but not today. So let's hope it stays that way. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it really wasn't too detailed, but I will be making a detailed review of this skateboard later on, probably in the month. So until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later.